Hi.
Hello! So we've been doing live videos on Facebook about eating the top 100 eats in Richmond and sort of talking about our lives a little bit with our son Aiden, who you can hear jumping off things in the back.
Yep.
In fact, I think he's jumping from the chair to the trampoline.
So we've been doing... Hey, buddy.
You're all done? Are you eating? You snacking? Okay.
So we've been doing live videos on Facebook, but we decided to try maybe
Video
this.
blogging, yes.
Vlogging.
Vlogging, and we have a name too.
Ian just thought of it.
Out and about. Right now, out and about in Richmond. I have a knife. I don't know why I have a knife there, but out and about in Richmond, and then just sort of our lives.
Well, I just think that like we started it, we wanted to eat all the foods, and
you wanted to videotape it.
Well, yeah, because it kind of held us accountable to finishing it and doing it.
Yes.
And I think doing something like this will kind of maybe force us a little bit outside of what we would normally do.
Yes.
And actually following through.
Yeah.
Getting us out more.
Yeah, because it's called out and about, and up until now, what usually happens, as we'll explain later in this episode, is that I usually go out and get the food and bring it back home.
So Ian's out and about.
I'm out and about, but eventually we're both going to be out and about. So today we went to Chiocca's, which is and this is our dog, Apollo, who always has to be in the video.
Well, because Ian always pets him and he comes over and jumps up on us.
Yeah.
And...
Say hi. Say hi. Oi. Oi.
Yeah, go.
Hi. It's been good.
Okay.
But went to Chiocca's, which is a Richmond institution. It's been there for quite a while. Just a basement bar in the middle of it's actually sort of the fan district of Richmond, which has all these old homes. But this is actually the portion of the fan district called the museum district, sort of the outer fan. Mm-hmm. Has all these old Victorian homes, and it's just a basement bar with these really incredible sandwiches.
Yeah.
So we got two of the different sandwiches this time. We got the one that is on the list of 100 eats to have in Richmond, which is Son of the Beast. And then we also got another one called Dagwood. Mm-hmm.
And you actually went there and filmed something, so I'm going to try to put it in here.
Yeah.
Right now.
We're gonna edit it together.
We're going to
see
try.
me on my journey there, and then
so if it doesn't
we'll be
work,
back.
this is awkward, but if not,
yeah.
There's Ian.
Yeah. So here we are, right in the middle of, not actually the fan district, but what's called the museum district. It's a little bit past the fan. Whoa, got too close. And here we are at the corner of Kensington and Belmont, and that is Chiocca's right over there. So let's go get some subs. So this is Chiocca's. As you can see, it's a nice little basement place, a little community area. Just missed a dog. It was tied up outside, but nice little place everybody likes to come and hang out.
Okay, and hopefully y'all just saw Ian
On my journey.
on his journey.
To pick up the sandwiches.
But, all right, so we had two sandwiches. One was on the list, one was not. Which one? Wait.
So that's Dagwood, and this is Son of the Beast.
Okay, so let's do the one, the Son of a Beast that was on it. And what is it exactly?
So Son of the Beast has roast beef. I'm going to pull it up real quick. It is roast beef, cheddar, green peppers, lettuce, tomato, and onion. I know you're not a big fan of onion. Mm-hmm. And horseradish.
You know, I don't know if I even like horseradish. So this will be interesting.
Oh, horseradish is the best on
Maybe,
roast beef.
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever really eaten it. Oh, the onions are cooked. I like to cook onions.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like. And Ian's a big fan of roast beef.
Yes.
I love roast beef.
Who's not a big fan of roast beef?
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, well, you take this as the bigger side. You always complain I take the bigger
do.
side. It just happens to always be on my side. Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So that's really good.
That's really good.
You got the cheese. You can feel the roast beef's really nice. The onions are actually really nice. They're caramelized kind of.
They're sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Which is nice. It reminds me of a little bit of a, what's it called, au jus?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's really juicy.
Really juicy.
Where's the horseradish?
See, it's not so bad. You okay with it?
I think so.
Yeah. But it's definitely, it's also a sub. A lot of meat on it.
Ton of meat. Like,
and I've had it before, because like I said in the part where I go pick them up, I used to teach down the street from this place, and I just remember this was like a huge meal to get, like if you went there for lunch. They were faster than I remember, because when I only had like a 30-minute lunch break and like running down there, they were always took a little bit longer than expected, but really nice staff. You can tell it's just like a nice community place to come to.
and it just comes with chips.
Oh yeah.
Uts.
It's.
Uts.
But
That's really good.
yeah, it's. I would say a whole sandwich would be a lot.
Well, I like roast beef, but not, I would never order it. I don't love it. But this is really good.
Yeah.
It's very juicy. I'm not going to use the word I hate. Ew. But yeah, it's very juicy.
Yeah.
And I thought I always get scared of horseradish because I always think it's going to be like really strong tasting.
But it's also got the peppers in there too, which I think really help it.
The onions are really good. They're cooked really nicely.
And so they have like 3 versions. They have the Beast, which has Swiss cheese. They have the Beast Feast, which has pastrami as well and Swiss. And then this one, Son of a Beast, has cheddar. And the cheddar is more popular, the Son of a Beast.
Well,
And it kind of reminds me of a sub place. It's a little tiny gas station down the dirt road, like right off the dirt road where I grew up. That's where I first learned that, roast beef with cheddar is so good, because they used to make a sub like this, which had that like cheddar. So it reminds me kind of that growing up.
when it comes with the pickle.
Yes, your favorite.
Oh, yeah, it looks like you're supposed to put it on the sandwich.
Oh.
Here.
Well, I didn't know.
Oh,
but you get a spear as well.
You get a
So
spear.
Wendy, especially when we were dating, like she loves spear pickles, and anytime we went to a restaurant that had pickles with your sandwich, she would always steal mine.
Yep. Of course. Still do.
Yes.
When we were first dating.
Well,
Like 14 years later. I'm
now I put up a little bit of a fight. So this is the other sandwich. So they basically have 2 things on their menu, which we'll show a picture of, is sandwiches and subs. And I will say, we looked online at first. They don't have a website, but the menu is up on like the Google menus or whatever. The menu is the prices are much different. So they're a couple dollars more than I think it was like $10 a sandwich on the menu on Google. It was more like $14 in person. So that's just something to be aware of. But I guess you can call ahead to an order.
So they don't really have a website. They have a Facebook page, but I only saw their menu on Yelp.
Yeah.
So they don't really have a website. They just have a Facebook page.
So there's another one called the Dagwood, and it has roast beef, turkey, pastrami, Swiss provolone, Thousand Island Dijon mustard,
Wow.
bread and butter pickles on rye. So this is lots going on in this one.
Let me show you.
And a lot of meat.
The pickles are already on there. Perfect. The cheese. Oh, look at this. All this meat. Holy moly.
You have to go through every layer.
Well, there's tons of layers. And look how thick it is. Look at that.
You want to try it?
Yeah.
All right. So try this one. Thousand Island coming out everywhere.
Yeah, you're beer.
So what do you think?
I like Son of a Beast better.
Yeah.
Is this cold? This is a cold sandwich?
Yeah.
And this is a hot sandwich. Son of Beast was a hot sandwich, and I like it better. I like it hot better.
And the bread's toasted, but yeah, I think it's better like being heated. You get the melt in the Son of the Beast. You get the melted cheese, which I think adds a lot to it.
Yeah.
This is just like deli cut cheese. It's still good.
It's good, but definitely the Son of the Beast is. I prefer that.
Yeah. How are you with the Dijon mustard?
It's good. I'm more of a yellow mustard person.
Yeah, and I'm more of a Dijon mustard person.
But yeah, I would go with the Son of the Beast. That's really good.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised because, again, I'm not like, I would never order it normally because I don't know.
Well, I will say though, with the Dagwood, it's not, even though it's a lot of meat, it doesn't feel like overpowering. In like, like sometimes you get like double meat subs or double, ton of meat on bread in a sandwich, and it's really heavy. It doesn't feel heavy. But both of them, I would say, like, are shareable. Like, I don't know if I'd want to go like in on a whole one.
Especially the Son of a Beast.
Yeah.
That's a huge sandwich. With a lot on there. But this is just a lot in the sandwich.
Yeah. No. So that is our review. Really a wonderful place too. They have a nice selection of beers. I was a little surprised though. So Richmond is pretty big on beer. Like there's like 40 some breweries in the area. I was a little surprised that there weren't a lot of local things on tap. I always think that's just strange, just because
there's so much.
Yeah, we have so many, and then you see ones that are kind of popular, like you see Dogfish and Terrapin, Parkway Brewery, I think they had, and then Sierra Nevada. But only like, I think there was only like one or two local ones. Busky Cider, which is like everywhere.
I've never even heard of that.
It has like the little like hipster guy with the handlebar mustache.
No idea.
Yeah. It's supposed to be good. I don't like cider, but
Stop petting the dog.
I'm trying. I'm not petting him. I'm trying to keep him down. But yeah, it's a really nice place. Staff is really nice. It's one of those places. Like I don't like to call places hole in the walls as much anymore. Just because I think hole in the wall, your expectations are kind of lowered. It's just a small little place. It's like real cozy.
I think when you hear hole in the wall now, you expect it to be better. Because everyone's like, it's so good. It's this little hole in the wall place and it's delicious.
Yeah.
And so when you hear hole in the wall now, you expect it to be like this like secret place that's delicious that no one knows about.
Well, I think that's more Richmond though. It's like Richmond has so many little tiny places like this that maybe seat. I don't know. I guess that Chiocca's probably seats like 30 people, maybe, because it has like probably about 8 booths, and it has like a bar area and then like a table that's sort of like a bar in the middle. But places like, there's so many places like that in Richmond that are so good because they usually do one or two things and they do them really well. And this place, I mean, there's a lot of different sandwiches they have, and that's obviously what they like focus on. Like we thought of getting like some sides or something, but you just looked at it and it was like nachos or coleslaw, and it seemed just better just to focus on the sandwiches.
Yeah.
So Aiden has also been stuck in the house all day. So because it rained earlier when we were going to take him to the pool, so I think we're gonna
go to the pool,
finish these, and then go to the pool.
Be stuffed and go to the pool.
Yeah, it's the best way to do it. But thank you, and we're gonna try to put one of these up a week. So please subscribe.
Ooh, look at you using the lingo.
And feel free to leave comments and let us know what you think, or if you've tried any of these places.
Or any places that you've tried that are really good, or any places that are like really fun or different or interesting.
Probably in like the second or third video, we're gonna actually, she and I are actually gonna go out somewhere. I think we know the place we're gonna go out to.
Yep.
So more on that later. But
it's not on the list.
It's not on the list. It's very new. But we're excited to try it because it looks really, really good.
So we're gonna head to the pool.
Yeah. After we eat.
And we'll see y'all.
We'll see you out and about. See? That's where it comes in.
See you out and about.
Out and about.
All right.